So what do you think it is about comic books that keeps people reading?
Pretty much, think about it. Everyone goes to work, you get home from work, you don't want to deal with it anymore. You want to jump into your fantasy world. You want to jump into the heroes you've grown up with. You want to live something else. Why not go to a comic book store? Pick up a comic, read it, do it.
What made you want to open a comic book store?
I like comic books. Who doesn't like comic books, right? We had a first location over on New York and Grove Street, and it kind of burned down back in '08. Complete Final Destination moment, where it was a windy day, the wind blew down a tree while I was outside on the phone. Tree didn't hit me, missed me, hit the power lines swing over my head as I dive into the store, sets the store on fire. It's on YouTube. I didn't put it there. We lost everything. Luckily I had insurance, and I opened up here about a week and a half later.
That's awesome. So how'd you end up finding this space?
My neighbor at the art store actually owns, my neighbor at the old store actually owns the art store right here next door. And he said, hey, my landlord has an extra spot available, come on by. It is a pretty small space, and it does get pretty packed in here, especially on Wednesdays, New Comic Day. But this neighborhood, everyone's kind of a community. People come in, they chat with each other, they make the most of it, and so do I. What sparks the most interest in new comics are probably the movies. I mean, after Batman came out, was it 2 years ago, with the Joker in it, all of a sudden everyone wanted Joker comics. When Iron Man came out, people wanted Iron Man comics. The movies definitely bring in new readers, and the old readers are still reading anyway.
People now have tablets or iPhones or, droids or whatever where you could read a book, on the phone. Do you ever see yourself reading comics like that? Or?
I have an iTouch, and I tried it for like a day, cannot stand it at all. Like, I'd rather have the book in my hand reading. I'd rather come here, make conversation, pick it up, talk about the comic to someone.
We actually joke around sometimes, say, hey, it's like Cheers in here. Everyone knows each other, everyone's talking to each other, no one's in a rush to go home. They just got off a hard day's work, they're laughing. Oh, have you read this book? Oh, did you see this movie? Oh, what's going on in your life? I mean, these are us interacting with the customers interacting with each other. Pretty fun, like pretty good family.